Hey everybody, so in this video we're going to be talking about examples 9 through 11 on the assignment 16 notes. So for all of these, you're going to be given a graph and you need to find the equation of the line of that graph. Alright, we're going to need it in slope-intercept form. So remember, slope-intercept form just means we want it in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So if we can find the slope and the y-intercept, then we're pretty much done with the problem. So let's look at example 9. So first things first, let's talk about the slope. So for the slope, we just pick any 2 points on the graph. Doesn't matter which two, we just want to find 2 nice points that we can count between. Alright, so I'm just going to pick these 2 right here. So for the slope, we find how much do we need to go upwards, which that's just 1. So it's going to be a rise of 1 over how much do we need to go over. In this case, 1, 2, 3. So 1/3 is our slope. Alright, that's half of it done already. The only other thing we need is the y-intercept, which the y-intercept is just the point where it crosses the y-axis. So this point right here, and that's at 2. Alright, generally the intercept itself is at 0, 2. But all we need is the 2 from it for our purposes. Alright, so once we have those 2 things, we just need to put it into y equals mx plus b. So we're going to have y equals, m is our slope, so that was right here. So 1/3 x plus b, which was our y-intercept, which we said was 2. And that's it. We're done. Alright, so if we take a look at example 10, we're going to do the exact same thing. So starting with the slope. So we pick 2 points that we can count between. So first off, I like to do rise first always. So in this case, we're going down 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to get to that point. All right, if we're going down, that means it's going to need to be negative. So we have down 4 is -4. And then we have to go over 1 to get to our next point. So over 1, which we can just simplify that into just -4. All right, so that's our slope. For our y-intercept, we're just going to look at where it crosses the y-axis. So in this case, it crosses up here at 0, 5. So the 5 is what we're going to need. Put those 2 things together, and we end up with y equals, our m was -4, x plus b, which was 5. So y equals -4x plus 5 is our answer. Alright, so we got one more to do. Number 11 down here. So for number 11, we're going to start out again with finding slope. So pick any 2 points. So I'm just going to pick, say, this one and this one. This one's going to be nice and easy because for our slope, we're going up 1 and then over 1. And 1 divided by 1 is just 1. All right, then we need our y-intercept. So our y-intercept is down here at -2. So 0, -2 is the intercept, and just the -2 is the part that we're going to need. And then we put those two things together. So we have y equals m, which is just 1, x, and then plus b. But instead of saying plus -2, we could just write -2. All right, now keep in mind that 1 there is not really necessary. If you put it in, it's perfectly fine, but you could also just write this as y equals x minus 2, and that's your answer.